My lovely Sagittarius. Hello, my loves. So, I hear placing all bets in on you. Somebody has a lot of feelings for you and they could be telling their friends about it. This is somebody that you are dating, and I hear putting all bets in you. So this is somebody who is choosing you, and they are putting their best foot forward in hopes that they can lock you down. So they, lock you down. It's like this person is trying to get you to fall in love, Sagittarius. They want you to fall in love with them, because if you fall in love with them, it can guarantee a place in their life. That's how this person feels about you. And once again, they're talking to their friends about you, and I hear restoring their health. Some of you, if you are on a health journey, if you're spiritual, whether you know it or not, you are influencing this person into their own healing as well. So that's one thing I hear, putting you on a pedestal. This person is putting you on a pedestal for that. At times they do feel like you deserve better. But at the same time, it's like they're trying to fight that feeling. It's like someone who puts you on a high pedestal. They see you as so deserving. This is a person who really, really respects you. They speak about you so highly to their friends or people around them. They're very, very smitten by you. They're also very seduced by you. So this is somebody who is feeling you hard, and I feel like they're trying their best to please you. They want to please you. They want to make sure you're okay, and they want people to see like, yo, I'm Sagittarius's, man, or I'm Sagittarius's woman. They really want that to be known, like, strong. There's a level of like, I want to say possessiveness, but in a healthy way. Like if you guys really did seal the deal and you just made it official and you guys said we're going to date each other exclusively, like they're really big on respecting that title. Like if we're together, we're together. Like nobody can intervene in what we have. That's who they are. They're very protective of the title that they have being with you. All right. And once again, whoever this person is, at times they do struggle with insecurity. You may notice that sometimes you guys are doing good and they seem so invested, and at times they kind of push themselves back. When this person kind of detaches from you and they push themselves back, it looks like they're in their head a lot about you and everything that you're doing. You're making big moves, and sometimes they feel challenged on whether they can keep up with you, whether will this last. Like sometimes they get caught up in their head, because you know what it's like? You want something to work out so bad. The issue is with this person, they want you so bad because they see that the value that you hold, they don't want anybody else to have you. So the thing is, it's like within themselves, they have to overcome the lowest parts of themselves. I don't know why Spirit wanted me to say the smallest parts of themselves, So they may feel like certain insecurities within themselves on where they feel they should be in their life right now, and that can mess with them. But sometimes they try to think about other things that they can offer you. So this is somebody who's tied in their head about you right now, Sagittarius, and trying to bring to you the best value that they have so that you can see them equally as high as they see you. So that's something really big. Some of you, I see you at the nail salon. You can be getting your nails done. You give me on edge. You're a little on edge. Your energy is on edge. And I hear draining you. Like there's certain situations that could be draining you. It could be your mind. You need more peace or more fun, Sagittarius. There's two things. You either need more peace in your life or you need more lighthearted energy. You need more fun, because you could be getting drained. Like drained. Some of you could be getting drained from work. So it shows love and it shows self-respect. This person is falling in love with you because of your self-respect. And when it comes to courage, if you are a single Sagittarius, some of you could be in connections that you're building. Others of you, if you're single Sagittarius, there is a lover that's going to come into your life, and let me see what courage for spirit. What should Sagittarius do with this courage when it comes to this temptation love? Okay. The courage to know what's just temptation versus what's love. You know, what's lust versus love. You have a soulmate. You have a soulmate that respects you. I don't know if some of you Sagittarius, it felt like that. Like you may have options. And with your options, be careful of who you choose, because some of these, like, stay in your self-respect, stay in your standards. Have the courage to stay on your standards when it comes to who gets access to you and your heart. You know, they're telling you to have courage to cut anybody out that are just lustful, to pay attention to the signs, you know. So, and I hear equally yoked. You could have been in connections that tested you a lot and they weren't equally yoked, or they weren't deserving of you, or sometimes these people came into your life with temptation and could have served as a distraction. So spirit is testing you to say, like, have the courage to pay attention to the signs, to see who is a soulmate and loving you and respecting you, and who is just temptation, to stay within your standards in order to get the best love that you can. So this is what is opening up to you now. Ooh, okay. And honey, you gonna pass the test. In the past, guess what you were doing? You were settling. And you're rising from settling. You're not settling anymore. You want the best love for you. You don't want bits and pieces of people. You don't want broken, shattered people that come into your world and try to break you. You don't want that. You want the real deal. You want real, true love, and you can be demanding that. Any of you that are in a connection too, you could be demanding that from your partner. Like, I deserve real love. This is not enough. So this is a season where you're standing on business when it comes to your heart. You're demanding more and you're trusting yourself. I like that for you, Sagittarius. You are really trusting and believing in what you feel you are worth right now. Look at the alchemy. That means you transmuted a lot of pain. You could have been in soul ties with people who wanted your body, or was just lustful, or was short term, or with temptation. It could have been people that looked really attractive but have nothing to offer you. You know, they look attractive, they seem charming, but what do they really have to offer you? Versus somebody who's gonna love you unconditionally, and this is what you want. You're not gonna accept anything but this right now. You've been breadcrumbed too much, is what spirit is saying with the settling, and you're not going for it anymore. I hear, like, I am a divine child of God. Like, you may see yourself that way, you know. I'm a divine child of God, and if it doesn't make me feel like love, I don't want it anymore, you know. So placing all their bets on you. There's going to be a lot of people that are attracted to you, but a lot of people that are also drawn to you lustfully, and your thing is to discern who's who and trust yourself, because you're going to be on the money, you know. You're going to be making accurate decisions for yourself that you're raising your standards. You're raising the bar for yourself. You're going to get exactly what you want. Spirit says you're more detail orientated too with a lot of things, you know. Let me tell you something funny. You are going through your spiritual changes. You could have lost friends, or friends that lost trust in you while you were going through your own spiritual transformation. Some of you could have been more distant. Some of you could have been more philosophical, or more deep, or more spiritually in tune, and people could have lost trust in you. Do you know those same people wish that they can have you back in their life, because there's a level of comfort that you provided them that they can't find nowhere else? And this seems like it could be old friends. Like, it's like if people thought, this is so good. If you lost people, you know, and you know what I love about this? You lost these people when you were down and out. You were going through a lot. Some of you could have been going through a breakup. Some of you guys could have been going through, like, you were almost about to face eviction. You could have been losing a lot of stuff. You could have been on the verge of losing your mind, and you lost a lot of people. And it's so funny that with transformation, things look so ugly before they look good, you know? So that was just your process, you know? It's like when people think that you've been buried, but the truth is you're just being planted so you can grow into something so much more better. You went through that transformation, and during it you could have lost people who stopped believing in you. And it's so funny that now they are starting to see the value of you. Like, you know who would really know more about this? You know who really could help me? You know who could really like provide me comfort? Now these people are going through a lot, and they wish that they even had you, because you're very like comforting. You're very trustworthy, and they didn't stick around with you when you were going through the mud. So now that you're back on top, it's like they can't even have access to you, and they regret it. So some people regret losing you as a friend or doubting you. You know, they regret it. They try to look all over the world, and they can't find a replica of what you have to offer. So be prepared for that. If you are just minding your business and certain people pop into your mind and you're like, why am I thinking about Tiffany? I haven't spoke to Tiffany in so long. It's Tiffany thinking about you because she realized like, damn, I really don't have anybody. Like without Sagittarius, I don't have anyone. So they could have took your presence in their life for granted, and now they have no one. Now they have to fight the life alone. When you were there, you would never let them go through anything alone. So another thing too, another lesson that you could have taught people: be careful of who you throw away, or be careful of people who you may write off, and you never know what's in store for them. So speaking of in store for them, some of you have a hair salon. Either you have a hair salon or you're getting your hair done. If you have a hair salon, be prepared for more clients, all right? Especially like in their 20s. I don't know why they're showing ages, but you're going to start to attract in a lot of young clients. They're going to need your assistance. They're going to need you if you are a hairstylist specifically. I just seen that. Because let me tell you what's about to happen in your chair if you are a hairstylist. I see kids like them coming to you to get their little hairstyles and stuff like that. They can be college. They could be college age kids, and they're young and they don't have the proper guidance, but they may expose things to you that you are able to guide and help them. So be open to the type of clients that you're going to start to get in, because you have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot to offer. You're really good at transforming other people as well. Like some of you could be into tarot. You could do tarot. You could be healers. But whatever you do, you're really good at transforming people. Or even if people are in your presence, they leave with something. You always give somebody something that they can like, it sticks in their mind, and they can take something away, like to help them. So you're really good at that. Whether you know it or not, you always leave people thinking once they leave from you. All right. So, you know, some advice for you, Sagittarius. You have future plans. You really do. And that's coming up. Like there's future plans that you really, really hope will work out for your best, for the highest good of all. There's certain things that you really want to happen, and you can even be praying about it. Like, please, I just need this amount of money, or I pray that my business will take off, or I pray that this next, job works out. Like you're praying for something. And Spirit says you just need to have faith and believe that it can work. Like, it's almost like, how can you build on your faith so you don't waver when you're being tested? All right. So let's get into that next. Let's get into, let me see, for work. So you are working on projects. Some of you can be project managers, but you're working on projects. I feel like with the suppression, I feel like you're blocking out distractions. I also feel like whatever's happening at your job right now, it could be overwhelming you. And with the overwhelming feelings, some of you, if you're looking for a job, you can be overwhelmed. Will I find a job? But you are saving money. Some of you can have like a 9 to 5 that you always work at. You could be clinging on to a position that you've been working at for some of you 10 years. You could have been at this job, and with suppression, there's things that are going on in the business that you can see is wrong, but you don't say nothing. You're like, you know what? Let me just go in, get my money, and go home. Like, I'm not gonna even try to interfere in anything. Let me just get my money and go home. Others of you with the source, you could have your own business and you're trying to find other ways to make more money. And I really feel like you already are invested in a certain direction. You're just praying that it works out for you. You're praying for change. You want more money and you feel like it's time. Like you've been patient enough. That's what that gives me. Like I feel so impatient. I've been patient enough and I'm just praying for a real breakthrough. You're ready for a real breakthrough. You're ready for your life to turn around. You're ready for things to work out in your favor. You've been so kind to people. You've been so given to people. You've been so patient, and you're just like, come on, Spirit, seriously, when is my time? So when it comes to that, let me just pull one more card. When it comes to that, look what card came out. Business. Expect to have an amazing boost up the business ladder. So for my business people, expect a boost up. And then it also shows unlocking. What was locked now can be open. It says you have opened the floodgates of abundance without limitations. So you can expect way more now. All right. And it says inspiration. It says inspiration, a spark of inspiration will ignite brilliant new ideas, they're telling you to follow your heart and the money will flow to you. So this is you. You're more private now. You're like I said, you're eliminating distractions. You're locked in. You're all about your money. So be prepared for that financial shift that is coming for you. So one card. Ooh, okay. When it comes to this new person, so you guys, this person can be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. But what they have to offer you is solid. When it shows the Devil and the Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups, this person is really interested in you. They can be really addicted to you. So if you would like more information, I'm going to do a full spread on this person. If you would like your own personal reading or one-to-one spiritual life coaching, if you are in any toxic, dysfunctional cycles that keep repeating and you do not know how to get yourself out, and you want to attract in healing, healthy love, you're tired of being in cycles that don't reciprocate the love that you have to offer, and you want to understand, how did I get here and how can I tangle myself out? If you need someone to do the inner work with you, I am available for that. I love doing the inner work with clients and helping them release themselves from toxic soul ties. So if you need a reading or one-to-one coaching, you can email me in the description box. If you want to see the remainder of this video, you can click on the link in the description to go to the extended, my loves. I'm doing a full spread on this person. I'll do a spread on your family, your friends, your children, your neighbors. Love and light.